Let's see, 1 second, guys. All right, this is Jeremy with JDS Sports Cards. How you doing, guys? We're going to open or break here 3 2022 Bowman Platinum. Pick your team, break number 38, eBay break number 38. I'm going to give a few minutes for people to join in here. And it looks like I have a few teams that aren't paid for. Let's see who's in here. I do not have payment from Eric F. and Robert P. So if you guys are watching, if you're watching, Eric, you paid for the Yankees, but you did not pay for the Phillies and the Giants. I resent you an invoice for those two with the discounted shipping. So I'm gonna give I don't know, give a couple minutes, and if you can pay for that, that'd be fine. If not, then I guess it's on the house. And the other gentleman here has still not paid, so I'm gonna put it. It looks like well, I'll give him a couple minutes to. All right, that's been canceled. So the team I have up here, I'll give Eric a few minutes too. The team that's up for, if you guys want to buy it, the Pirates are for sale. If anybody wants one, I'll type it in here. Let's see, they sold for 26 bucks. They sold it for 22. I don't know. See if anybody wants the Pirates. If not, then we can just roll them. Move this over just a hair. There we go. I don't know if you heard me earlier, Eric. I don't know if you're in here, but it is Eric F. You paid for the Yankees, sir, but you didn't pay for the Phillies and the Giants. So I sent you another invoice. So check your email. Tony, the Pirates are up for 22 if you want the Pirates. And then I'm gonna I'll give Eric just a few more minutes. I left it up on eBay if you want to pay through there, Mr. Eric. And then we get rolling here. I don't like to wait too long. Excuse me. Alright, let me get back over here. Yeah, Eric, you paid just for the Yankees. You paid for the Yankees and shipping. And then you also won the Philadelphia Phillies, and you also won the Giants. So when it came across that you paid, it showed that you only paid for the Yankees and not the Phillies and the Giants. So I sent you an invoice to pay for the Phillies and the Giants, and then I discounted the shipping to $2 because it's $1 for any extra team. So every time you win a team, eBay is going to send you a thing say, you sold this, please pay. It looks like you. Tony, do you have? I have PayPal and Cash App and Venmo too, if those are easier. I don't think I've ever done Facebook Pay. Oh, it said you only won the Yankees? I mean, okay. Let me go back and look here. I sent you an invoice for the Phillies and the Giants. It says you won those two too, but that's okay. I don't mind having 2 more teams if not. Oh, okay, I just read it. Sorry, it says you'll get it to you. Okay, let's see. I'll do Cash App. That one's just easier. And then I'll do They're all like J.D. Morpheus. They're my JDMORPH. I don't remember if it's the dollar sign or the @ sign. I get those two mixed up. I don't remember which one it is. I think Cash App is a dollar sign and Venmo is the @ sign. But they're both the same, JDMORPHIOUS. So I'll give you, I don't know, just a second. Just tell me when you paid and we'll start ripping. And then, oh, goodness gracious. Let me get you, if you want me to send you an invoice again, I will. I'll send you another invoice. Eric, for the $2 for the cheaper shipping. There, I sent you another one through eBay. No, it didn't send here. Maybe that means you already paid. Yeah, well, let me send, so you probably already did. Something went wrong, okay. I'm just waiting for it to update. And Eric, okay, I see you paid. Alright, let me check eBay. It takes like 2 minutes to get through. I'll trust that you paid, Eric. I'll just get ahead and go here. I'll wait for Tony here. Let's just go over the teams real quick while we're waiting. And I gotta mark up the Pirates. It's not. The Pirates is gonna be Tony. Tony A. Hey Tony, what other team did you win? I don't have a Tony on here. Or if he didn't win a team, so we know which one he did. Whatever. I'll just go over it and I'll wait for you. Let's go over the teams here. We got the D-backs is Dustin E. The Braves is Dale B. We got the Orioles, Michael F. Boston Red Sox, Sean B. The Cubs, Patrick D. The White Sox is Lawrence K. The Reds is Shane G. The Guardians, Kurt D. Also with the Rockies and Tigers, Kurt D. The Astros is Michael F. We got the Royals, Kathleen C. The Angels, Kurt D. The Dodgers, Norbert G. Sorry. We got the Marlins and Brewers is Jason O. The Twins is Kurt D. The New York Mets, Kenneth M. The Yankees, Eric F. The Oakland A's, Michael F. The Phillies is Eric F. The Pirates will soon to be Tony A. The Padres, Michael F. The Giants, Eric F. The Seattle Mariners is Kurt D. The Cardinals is Alex M. The Rays is Kurt D. also. The Rangers, Mike K. The Blue Jays is Michael F. And the Washington Nationals is Jordash A. Tony, you got the Royals? Okay. Royals. Oh, it's under Kathleen. Okay. Right? It's under Kathleen? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Venmo, whichever one. Alright, let's get to rolling. I put you down with Tony. I put you down with Kathleen. I guess that's whose account was on eBay. But that works. Can we get a drink here? Alright, let's get to rolling. I've heard these boxes are hot. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, your wife's account. Yeah, no big deal. So there's 100. There's 20 packs of 5, so there's 100 in each one of these. There's some really nice autographs, and there's some pretty crappy autographs. So it's kind of 50-50. Not only say 50-50, but of course it's harder to get the nicer autos. But if you saw my post that I had, a lot of you are new to the group, but I had one box that I opened, and I hit a Shohei Ohtani auto. It's a die cut auto, '99. It was gorgeous, and I flipped out. It was fantastic. Let me see. I got to put this right in the middle here, and I might show you guys the end of the break. It was beautiful. Of course, I got it up on eBay already. I just wanted to see it here. All right, let's start this off. Washington Nationals. We got Mackenzie Gore. There's Nolan Arenado for St. Louis. There's Victor Acosta for the Reds. The Pirates, Mr. Peguero. And for Atlanta, sorry, I was sidetracked here. Atlanta's Dansby Swanson. All right. For Boston, we got Trevor Story. Get my piles mixed up here. There we go. There's Mr. Vera for the White Sox. Andrew Abbott for the Cincinnati Reds. And for the Rays, we got Vidal Brujan. The renowned rookies. It's kind of like a hollow. I don't think it's numbered. No, it's not. Most of these numbered cards are going to be on the front. I haven't seen any on the back yet. And final it off with C.J. Abrams. Now let's see if that's they do have short prints on like 12 players. And let me see if this was not. So that number at the bottom right here will be 326 if it's a short print. So that one's not. It's still a nice C.J. Abrams. Oh, I showed the back card. We'll just show it first. We got Aaron Judge for the Yanks. There we go, Yankees. Then we got Reed Detmers for the Angels. There's Jordan McCants for Miami. Aaron Zavala for Texas. For Tejas. There's a Jazz Chisholm for Miami. You open them like this so you don't see the back. These packs. Alright, for Texas, Corey Seager. One of my favorite players. There's Jackson Joby for Detroit. Great player. There's Nico Cavadas for Boston. And our first here we have Pedro Leon for the Houston Astros. And let me get that here. These are the really nice, let me see what they call them here. I'm trying to check on the checklist here. It's called Elements, Precious Elements. That's the PE for Pedro Leon. He's a pretty stud for the Astros. And then we have Rafael Devers for Boston on the bottom. They got De La Cruz for Miami, rookie. There's Wes Kath for the Sox. We got a blue coming up. Blues are numbered to 150, I believe. Blues are numbered to 150. We'll sweat that for the end here. Tyler McGill for the Mets. And our blue is for Tampa Bay. Oh, it's the auto, a numbered auto. For Tampa Bay, Alejandro Paye is what they say. This guy's a stud too. Nice hit. First auto. Bang. Nice auto for the first. Nice hit for the first auto. It's 15 out of 150. It's Alejandro Paye. If I'm pronouncing it right. Paye. There's a nice first hit. And then we had a Jack Sawinski for the Pirates in the back. That's a nice auto. Nice hit, Tampa Bay. Who's got Tampa Bay? Kurt. And then for the Orioles, we got Mountcastle. Stephen Hayar. I can't pronounce it right for the Twins. Tyler McDew for the Boston. And for the Yankees, we got Jason Dominguez insert, minted in merit insert. And we got Joey Votto. These are some good looking inserts, minted in merit. It's Jason Dominguez. And then my autofocus is going crazy. I'm going to change my focus here. There we go. Well, for the Dodgers, we got Freddie Freeman. Yeah, messing up my piles again. There's Joe Mack for Miami. Yadi Cape for Miami. 2 in a row. We got minted and merit again, but this one's Diego Cataya for the Dodgers. And Brian Hayes for the Pittsburgh. I am going to get, most of these will be penny sleeve before. I penny sleeve all rookies, and I'll get most of those done just for the sake of time, because we have 300 cards we got to open here. I don't think you guys want to sit here for an hour and a half. I mean, if you do, that's fine, but I'll get it all done. There's Shohei. There's our first Shohei sighting here. Reginald for the Cubbies. Oh, we got a green. Oh, yeah. There's Jake Berger, rookie for the Sox. And our greens are numbered. Let me check on the greens. They're numbered to 99. It's either green or green ice foil. It looks like a green ice foil. They're both numbered to 99. Yep, green ice for Pittsburgh. Lonnie White Jr., 13 out of 299. Let's see. He's a top 30. Right there. Top 30 prospect in Major League Baseball. There you go, Pirates. Nice pickup, Tony. It's called a green ice foil. What is it? 13 out of 299. We'll put this one up till we get another auto. And on the very back card for Detroit, Christian Santana. Gabriel Arias for Cleveland. The Reds, Noelvi Marte. Jose Torres. Oh, we got a blue again. And then we got Cal Riley for the Mariners. Mr. Walkoff. That's what I call him. I live in the Seattle area, so. Alright, we got a blue. Blues are numbered to 150, I believe. Blues 150, yes. For the Orioles, we have Connor Norby. There you go, Orioles. This has got the Orioles. Michael F. Man, we're not even halfway done with that. We already got 3 serial number cards, 1 auto. To keep this up, I really like these boxes. The one I opened only had 2 serial numbered cards in the whole thing, and then it had that freaking awesome auto of Shohei, but I can't base it on one box that I opened. I opened a few last year, and they were hit and miss, but some of them were super hot. Some of them kind of, eh. I need to find a better way to open these. All right, we got the Cubbies, Nick Madrigal. We got Michael McGreevy for St. Louis. Christian Hernandez, Mr. Stud for the Cubs. There's Bobby. Bobby's first appearance. Renowned rookies, Bobby Witt Jr. And we got JD Martinez for the Red Sox. There we go, Kansas City. There you go, Tony. And we always top load Bobby Witt Jr. Well, there's Seiya Suzuki here. Let's see if this is short print. He's one of the ones with the short prints. And this one's not a short print, but Mr. Stud for the Cubbies, Seiya Suzuki. There you go, Cubbies. Patrick. And for the Mariners, we got, is it George or Jorge Feliz? Henry Davis, the Stud Muffin for the Pirates. And there's our Platinum. What do they call these? That was the, oh my goodness, I already forgot it. That's going to bug me, now I got to look. Precious Elements. Noelvi Marte for Cincinnati Reds. And then a rookie on the back for Boston is Jaron Duran for the Red Sox. Packs are giving me a hard time here. Alright, we got Jose Ramirez for Cleveland. Jeremy Pena, our first Jeremy Pena for Houston. And we have to look at this one, see if it's a short print also. Nope. Not a, excuse me, image variation. It's not an image variation. But we'll check on all the guys when we get them. Make sure. There's Jeremy Pena Rook. And we got for the Brewers, South Relic. For the Brew Crew, Starlin Aguilar for the Seattle Mariners. There's Ketel Marte for Arizona. Gavin Sheets for the White Sox. There's Mr. Montero for the Rockies. There's Jorge Valera for Cleveland. For San Francisco, we got Will Bednar. Nice rookie for San Francisco. And then we got Seth Beer rookie. And they got a little extra cardboard hanging off the end here. Seth Beer for the Diamondbacks. Waiting for that other auto here. Salvador Perez. Spencer for Atlanta. Schwellenbach. Love the name. For San Diego, Brandon Valenzuela. Then we got another Precious Elements. Another stud muffin for the Cubbies. Pete Crow, Armstrong. And then we got Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies. I should move it back so autofocus is faster. Come on, eBay. eBay. I meant, come on, autograph. Why did I say eBay? Sorry, I was staring at the eBay on the other thing. It's when you're running on, trying to work retail during Christmas. It sucks. There's Nick Plummer for the Mets. We got Washington Nationals, Jordy Barley. Nice shortstop. New York Mets, Jalen Palmer. And our first Athletic, J.P. Sears for Oakland. And, oh, O'Neill. O'Neill shows his face. O'Neill Cruz for Pittsburgh. He's one of my favorite up-and-coming stars. Guy's got a rocket arm. We got Matt Chapman for Toronto. There's McCade Brown for Colorado. And I think we have our auto here. We got George Kirby for Seattle. This is a good picture. And I believe this is an auto. Oh, please be. Oh, it's not. Ah, still a fantastic card. Renowned rookies. Seiya Suzuki. I didn't see that. Alexander Canario for the Cubbies. I saw Seiya and I was like, please be an auto. And I'm sure Patrick did too. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 packs left of the first box. I should have an auto in here somewhere. Rangers are strangers, huh? Funny thing is, I was a season ticket holder for Texas for many, many years. I grew up in Fort Worth. Lived there for so many years back in A-Rod's day. It was super fun. There's Royce Lewis for the Twins. I got a little soft corner. Thanks, Topps. Royce Lewis for the Twins. We got Cage Mace. Cage Mace for Cleveland. Wow. There's Ethan Wilson for the Phillies. And there we go. Jeremy Pena, number 2. Renowned rookies. Their first renowned rookies. There's Pena. And right behind another Houston, Jose Altuve. There's Mr. Pena. Come on, Rangers. I thought I saw a Ranger earlier. Maybe I didn't. Oh, we saw Rizzo in the back. There's Alec Bohm. What's like the first card in every one? J.C. Correa for Houston. There's Deshaun Knowles for the Angels. Jose Miranda for the Twins. There's one that's not damaged. Nice. And Anthony Rizzo for the Yanks. Come on, 2 packs. Let's do this. There's Mr. Yepes for St. Louis. Nice catcher. Matt Frazier for Pittsburgh. And I don't know if this is an auto. I don't think it is. Oh, we got Khalil Watson. There's Brandon Beck for the New York Yankees. There's Khalil Watson. There you go, Marlins. We got a Bryce Harper on the back for the Phillies. This dude's an up-and-coming star for the Marlins. Last pack. This is our auto pack. You know what I'm going to do? Let's see if this is easier. It wasn't any easier. All right, we got George Springer for Toronto. We got Jefferson Cuero for the Brew Crew. And I think our auto is that one. Helio Ramos for San Francisco. And for the Cincinnati Reds, we have Jay Allen. And hopefully this is our auto. Oh my God. Wow, Tampa Bay. Holy cow. There's Jay Allen for the auto. Second auto, same box, same guy. Different parallel. I think this is just the base version with no number. Holy cow. How do you do that? What is it? It's Kurt. Same box. Come on, autofocus. There we go. Alejandro Paye. One's numbered, one's not. What's the luck, man? That's, I don't know, I've opened tons of hobby boxes, and I've had the same names before, and sometimes, but not the same autograph. I mean, I had the same exact autograph out of a Chronicles hobby. Oh man, that was crazy. That was absolute craziness. Tampa Bay gets both autos with the same dude. What are the odds of that? That's crazy. Alright, I had to get a drink real quick. Yeah, no kidding. Kurt, that whole first box. Well, we had a nice Pirate and a nice Oriole. Empty box. So Kurt needs to share the love on the second box. I don't know if I should cut these. I don't think you guys have done it millions of times, but some people just don't like it, so I won't do it here. We got Reed Detmers for Angels. This is box 2. Victor Lizarraga, yeah, San Diego rookie. We got Sam Bachman for the Angels. And for the Reds, we have Noelvi Marte for the Minted in Merit. And Aaron Judge, numbered dose. That'd be cool if they had actually had a actual coin they put in there. That'd be neat. I gotta move my pile here. Man, I'm still stoked about those 2 autographs. And, I mean, not to say anything bad, that dude's good. He's gonna be a nice player. Well, he already is, but here's the Cubbies. We got Seiya Suzuki. I forgot. Let's look if it's the image variation. And no, it's not. We got Seiya. We're gonna put Seiya in a top loader. He's a bad boy. All right, back to the thing here. We got Jose Ramirez for Cleveland. There's our first Marcelo Mayer for Boston. Blaze Jordan for Boston, back-to-back nice rookies. Wow, 3 in a row. Jared Duran, Boston, that was your pack. I bet Sean's thinking he wants an auto too. Time for some nice Nationals, just putting it out there. See, there you go. You got to call it into existence. It works, I'm telling you. Not always, but it does work. Then we got Mr. Montero for the Rockies, rookie. Esteban Hernandez for the Cubs. Cleveland has Valera. There you go. Mr. Super Stud. And for the Brew Crew, we got Garrett Mitchell. Minted in Merit. And Seth Beer once again for Arizona. Come on. What? So we need some Nationals. What do you call the Rangers? And Jeremy Pena once again. And, oh, not the image variation. That's right, because we've already seen this one a couple times. This is the second time. There's Mr. Pena. For the Brew Crew, we have Mr. Black, Tyler Black. And there's Mr. Clace for Seattle. There's Wander. There's a Wander and the renowned rookies. And Ketel Marte again for Arizona. We'll get a top load Wander, I know. There's Wander. Was it renowned rookies? Come on, be a good auto in here. I need some good number cards. Just roll. Oh, I like that. This makes it easier. There's Royce Lewis for the Twins. And the Sox. There he is. Elijah Tatis. Finally showing up. Luis Rodriguez for the Dodgers. There's Mr. Altuve again. And Miranda once again. There you go, Twins. Miranda's just popping up everywhere. This looks good. He says, come on, Nats. Come on, Rangers. And I see Oakland on the back. So we got Salvador Perez. Will Bednar for San Francisco. Spencer Schwellenbach for Atlanta. Charlie Blackmon for Colorado. And J.P. Sears for the A's again. Okay, that's our second series. We got the Mets, Nick Plummer. Mr. Valenzuela, San Diego, Brandon Valenzuela. There's Jordy Barley for Washington. Now let's see. So Jordy is a top 46 recruit or prospect, I guess. See, since we'll just put it in the penny sleeve. Washington's on the board. We got Alec Thomas, renowned rookies for Arizona. Alec. And another O'Neal Cruz non-image variation for Pittsburgh. It's our second O'Neal. Mr. Cruz. Start out with Alec Bowman for Philadelphia. Lonnie White for Pittsburgh. There's Joe Rock for Colorado. There's Ellie De La Cruz. There he is, his first sighting for Cincinnati. And Anthony Rizzo again for New York. This dude's cards are going off. When Bowman first came out, man, they were just on fire. This dude was like number 1 or number 2 hits, and he cooled off a little bit, but not much. He's still a super stud for Cincy. Matt Chapman again for Toronto. We got Mackenzie Gore for Washington. So now we're getting a little more Washington. There's the Mets, Palmer, Jalen Palmer. Colorado Rockies got McCade Brown again. And there's a George Kirby, number 2 for Seattle. There's Nolan Arenado for St. Louis. We got Alexander Canario for the Cubbies. There's Henry Davis again for Pittsburgh. There's Errol Vera for the Angels. The insert, and there's Dansby Swanson for Atlanta. For ATL. If this next auto is an Alejandro Paye, I'm going to freak out. I guess it will hurt. There's a one Yepes again for St. Louis. George Springer making another appearance for Toronto. There's Jairo Pomares for San Francisco. Kansas City Royals, Frank Mazzucato. And Bryce Harper again for the Phillies. For Texas, we got Corey Seager. So that's the second Texas Corey Seager. I remember talking about it. There's Sal Frelick, but we need some rookies, right? There's Starlin Aguilar for Seattle. There's Rafael Devers for Boston. And then Tyler McGill for the Mets. Let me put these autos at the bottom. Last time it was at the top, I guess. And there's Vidal Brujan for Tampa Bay. Mr. Stud. There's Mr. Pineda for the A's, the first one of those. There's Calvin Ziegler for the Mets. And MJ Melendez for Kansas City. That's the renowned rookies insert. And then we have another Helio Ramos for San Francisco. That one's even easier. We have Spencer Torkelson, first one of those. We'll top load him. And then we have color. There's Brian Ramos for the Sox. I mean, this could be an auto. I'm not sure here. We got Paul Goldschmidt for St. Louis. And this one should be a teal. A little aqua ice foil board. This one's numbered to 250. And not an auto, but for the Twins, Emmanuel Rodriguez. It is 214 out of 250. It's the aqua ice foil board for the Twins. Who has the Twins? Kurt. Man, Kurt. Kurt's owning. Kurt's eating. We'll put it over Mr. Kirby for now. Get Spencer. And then we got Tampa Bay on the bottom here. Forgot to show Tampa Bay. There's Ryan Spikes for Tampa Bay. Spencer better have a better year. Spencer needs to turn it around. He's a nice prospect still. Alright. This box needs to start heating up here. We've only got one numbered card, no autos. See, look at that. Texas Rangers, Marcus Semien. Oh, and I do see... Oh, no, that's an insert. We got Ryan Vilade for the Colorado Rocks. Kevin Madey for the Cubs. There's Kobe White for Tampa Bay. And Benny Montgomery for Colorado. There's Marcus Semien for Texas. We haven't seen any rookies for Texas, have we? Well, Benny Montgomery is a stud. I bet he's called up here soon. Colorado. Nat's coming. He's calling Nats. He's calling the auto. Or the numbered card. Serial numbered card. There's Eloy Jimenez for the Sox. Zach Deloche for Deloche. Dude, for Seattle. You could pronounce that dude's name in any of those. We got, oh, do we have an auto? We have an auto next. But there we go, St. Louis, Ryan Holgate. Then we got Christian Yelich for the Brew Crew. And our auto is for, let's just show it, Minnesota Twins. Stephen Hayar. Oh, they cut off his auto at the top. That's all right. That's a pretty sick auto. It's a pretty nice autograph for the Twins. It is not numbered. He's a top 85 draft pick. Nice. Twins are on the board. I guess Twins are on the board with that one. So, Twins are starting to take over here. There's St. Louis. Ryan Holgate. I already showed that. That's right. Still got another nice auto out of this one. We should have at least one or two more serial number cards, too. They average that per box. I don't guarantee it, but... Oh, the corner for De La Cruz. Oh, that's not a corner. That's just a white. Okay, never mind. There's Brandon De La Cruz for the Marlins. There's Tommy Mace for Cleveland. Ethan Wilson for Philadelphia. And then we got a Spencer Torkelson for the renowned rookies. And then Brian Hayes for Pittsburgh. Spencer. That's the second one out of this box. Man, I'm thinking the Pirates are a good buy. We gotta still see. There could be more. And you know what's always a non-page, right? That's how it's always been with all the breaks I've ever been in. I've been in a ton of breaks. It was always the unpaid that would always end up being the ones that took off. We got Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers. J.C. Correa for Houston. We got Deshaun Knowles. Ooh, we got a numbered card. There's Cal Riley again for Seattle. And I'm not sure if this is an auto. I'm going to sneak peek. It's not an auto. It is pink, which the numbered pink we just looked at was numbered to 199. Is Brennan Davis for the Cubbies. Brennan Davis. It's 46 out of 199 for the Cubs. Top 42 prospect. There you go, Cubs. First, I don't say first one because you got Seiya, a couple Seiyas, but there's your first colored parallel. And then Deshaun Knowles for the Angels, rookie. We got 2 more packs here. One of these is an auto. Rangers boycotted the product. I hope not. They got a couple autos, and they got a couple nice other ones. I read the checklist. Like I said, I was a Rangers fan. I'm a Rangers fan, so I looked. Gabriel Arias for Cleveland. Matt Frazier for Pittsburgh. Brandon Beck for the Yanks. There's Mr. Acuna for the Rangers. Look at that. Look at that right when he talks it. And CJ Abrams. And let's see if this is. Nope, this is not the variation for CJ. The image variation. So now we got Precious Elements for Mr. Acuna. But first we'll show CJ. And my autofocus goes crazy. There's Luis Angel Acuna. Yes, that is the famous last name. There's a Ranger finally. Luis Angel Acuna. And our auto pack is right here. Drum roll. Try to be extremely gentle. Alright. Trevor Story leads us off for Boston. Jefferson Cuero from the Brew Crew. There's Jay Allen for Cincinnati. And pull from the back is Jazz Chisholm for the Marlins. And this should be our auto for the New York Mets. Jalen Palmer. Mets' turn to hit. Who's got the Mets? Kenneth M. We got Jalen Palmer for the Mets. And he is a top 74 prospect. Pretty decent. We'll cover it, Mr. Rodriguez here. Alright, there goes box 2. We got one more box. We got 2 more autos hanging out in here. Let's see what they're going to give us. Yeah, you want one of those. You definitely want one of those Acuna autos. That'd be fantastic. I'm not sure if he even signed in these. I'd have to look. Then we have empty box. Alright, last box. 2 more autos. Let's get some heat. Alright, start us off with Toronto, Matt Chapman. There's Mr. Autograph. We just got Steve. Is it Hajar? That's one of the two. Tyler McDew for Boston. And then we have Royce Lewis for the Twins, minted in Merritt. And we got Dansby Swanson again for Atlanta. You know, I guess you didn't pay an arm and a leg for the Rangers, though, at least. That would suck to pay a ton of money and not get a hit, but it happens. There's the Dodgers, Trey Turner. There's Benny Montgomery for Colorado. We got Mr. Nunez for St. Louis. There's another minted in Merritt. This is Corbin Carroll for Arizona. And Manny Machado for San Diego. Come on, last box. Give us some heat. There's MJ Melendez for Kansas City. We got Darren Baker for Washington. There's Connor Norby. We got a parallel for earlier. There's a Josh Lau. There's our first one of those for Tampa Bay. And there's Bo Bichette for Toronto. First one of those. Mackenzie Gore for Washington. We got Nolan Arenado for St. Louis. There's Reginald Picardie Picadio for the Cubbies. There's Christian Santana for Detroit. And Mr. Devers for the Red Sox. Oh, another Corey Seager. Well, we know he's lots of this guy. Mr. Seager for the Rangers. Michael McGreevy for St. Louis. Christian Hernandez again. And our first Julio J-Rod, renowned rookies. There we go, Seattle. Finally a J-Rod. There's Tyler McGill on the back. Julio. Imagine a Julio auto. Woo! Yeah, I need to put that more into the focus here. There we go. There's Mr. De La Cruz again leading it off. See the corner that's not damaged, it looks damaged. From Miami. There's Valera, Mr. Valera for Cleveland. There's Will Bednar for San Francisco. And we got a numbered card on the back. There's Brian Hayes. And we got a numbered card. It's numbered to 75 for Seattle. Starlin Aguilar. 12 out of 75. Let me see if you can see it here. 12 out of 75. What is he is? Top 67. Bowman Platinum 999.5. Is this the there's our white. What do they call it? They don't call it white, they call it Platinum Bar. That's why they call it bar, that's why it's platinum. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we can start covering up an auto until we get some out of these. So we got Will Bednar for the Giants. Started off with a Matt Manning for Detroit, rookie. Cody Morissette from Miami. Trey Sweeney for New York Yankees. There's Mr. De La Cruz on the renowned rookies. And then we got Javier Baez for Detroit on the back. Where you at, Auto? Those Sox, Andrew Vaughn, White Sox. Michael Morales for Seattle. There's Mr. We got a green. There's Joey Votto for the Reds. And Edney Rodriguez for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And our green is not an auto. Green is numbered 60 out of 299, so it's a green foil back. Oh, I'm going to see what they call it. Green icy foil. For the Red Sox, JD Martinez. That's our first vet numbered card. There we go, JD. We're going to have to cover up the auto until we get another one out of this pack. Box, my bad. Alright, Freddie Freeman starts us off, this pack. There's Spencer Schwellenbach for Atlanta. I love his name. There's Brandon Valenzuela for San Diego. In Milwaukee, we've got Sal Frelick. Nice. And then Cal Riley again. That's our third or fourth Cal Riley. Can't have too many cows, though. There's Sal Frelick for the Brew Crew. Gabriel Arias for Cleveland. We got Trevor Story for Boston. Jordy Barley for Washington. There's Jalen Palmer again for the New York Mets. And we got a C.J. Abrams, Washington, and it's not a variation. There you go. There's a nice Washington. Mr. C.J. Forgot they traded for him. Root for you to get that variation there. You got Ryan Mountcastle. All right, we got Jordan Viars for Philadelphia. Kyle Mazzardo for Tampa Bay. There's Jay Allen for the Reds. And Jake Berger for the White Sox. Third Abrams. He's one of the ones in the set that have the image variation, so. There we got our second Shohei for the Angels. Mr. Garcia for the Brew Crew. Arizona, Jacob Steinmetz. Nice name for Arizona. There's JD Martinez again. And Mr. Beard, Mr. Seth Beard for Arizona again. There's Reed Detmers, Mr. No-Hitter for the Angels. McCade Brown again for Colorado. And then we got Alexander Canario for the Cubbies. There's Jared Duran for the Bo Sox. And Jazz Chisholm again for Miami. The autos are at the back again. Nope. Start us off with Seiya, Mr. Cubby. Yep, this one's non-image again. Seiya. And that's not an auto. We got Victor Acosta for Cincinnati. Leover Paguaro for Pittsburgh. We got Aaron Judge, Mr. MVP. And Jared Duran for the Bo Sox. This pack was just being so easy. Nick Madrigal for the Cubbies. There's our first Colson Montgomery. There's Harry Ford for Seattle. There's Joe Ryan for Twins. And then Charlie Blackmon again. And Mr. Benny. Yeah, he's a top 13 prospect. Alright, let's go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs to go. Waiting on some autos. Waiting on them autos. Jose Ramirez for Cleveland. We got Jackson Joby again for Detroit. Nico Cavadas for Boston. There's James Wood finally. James Wood for the Nats. And Ketel Marte for Arizona. Oh, let's see. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Where you at? The suspense. I don't know. I guess it's kind of fun when it's at the end. We're at Gavin Sheets lead us off for the White Sox. Mr. Montero for the Rockies. There, finally we got one of these. Colton Cowser for Orioles. There's Mr. Amador for the Colorado Rockies. And then J.P. Sears again for the A's. We'll finish off this side. Come on. Be a good auto. Salvador Perez for KC. We got Landon Marceau for the Angels. And no auto here. Alex Benelis for Boston. We got Luis Matos for the Giants. And O'Neal Cruz again for Pittsburgh. Man, last two packs both have autos. There's O'Neal again. Mr. Matos. Let's see. So we have no autos in those. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right, we're waiting on the 2 autos in here. Yeah, sorry, I took the cards down. I wanted to look, double check, make sure. There's Pena, Jeremy Pena once again. Mr. Stud. Wasn't he the MVP of the World Series? Mr. Pena. We got Wes Kath for the Sox. Just in case that's an auto. We got Jose Altuve. And Jack Sawinski for Pittsburgh. And this one should be an auto. And it is for Cincinnati. Matthew Nelson. Oh, I love how I spell Matthew. That's different. Matthew Nelson for the Reds. Oh, it's a top 100 prospect. Cincinnati's on the board. Mr. Sawinski. And we need a fire banger auto here to end the break. Come on, Tops. Come on, Tops. All right, we got Nick Plummer for the Mets. We got Cooper Kinney for Tampa Bay. We got Russell Smith for the Brew Crew. We pull from the back George Kirby for Seattle. And our last auto of the break, I'm just going to pull it. For the Bo Sox, Tyler McDonough? McDonough? I can't even pronounce it. Once again, my horrible pronunciation. I'm just not used to saying the names of all these rookies. Tyler McDonough. Top 29 prospect. There you go, Boston. Oh, quit doing that. And who has Boston? Who has Boston? Sean. One team. Nice. And then for the Brew Crew, Russell Smith. So let me go over these. We'll go over these real quick. Do a quick recap. I'm going to have this up on YouTube later on tonight. If you can, please go subscribe and like. Get my name out there. I'll be doing a ton of baseball breaks after Christmas. I got lots of baseball, football. Anyways, I'll keep everybody posted on the Facebook page, just so you know here. All right, we got Pena, Sterling Aguilar. Then we got an auto, Jaylene Palmer for the Mets, not numbered. Then we got Emmanuel Rodriguez for the Twins. We got a green. I got to turn this over here. I got a green icy foil number to 9. It's 250. Oh man, I had the wrong one here. This is the aqua ice foil board for the Twins. Goodness. We got a blue number to 150. Connor Norby for the Orioles. JD Martinez number to 299. That's the green icy foil. Then we got Stephen Hayjar for the Twins. Auto, not numbered. Then we got the craziness here. Alejandro Paye. We got a blue number to 150 and a base. I don't want to say base rookie auto, but it is. 2 the same auto. Nice hit, Tampa Bay. We got a J-Rod, Julio, renowned rookies. We got Brennan Davis, pink, number to 199. And then we got the green icy foil, Lonnie White Jr. for Pittsburgh, number to 299. This is an emerald ice foil, but my bad. This one's emerald. We got O'Neal Cruz. We got Mr. Montgomery. There's Seiya. C.J. Abrams. There's Mr. Texas Acuna. C.J. Abrams again. Spencer Torkelson. The renowned rookies. Benny Montgomery for the Rocks. There's Spencer again. Ellie. There's Ellie. O'Neal Cruz again. Then we got Tyler McDonough. Boston Red Sox auto. Matthew Nelson, Cincinnati Reds auto. Wander Franco, renowned rookies. Jeremy Pena. There's Seiya. O'Neal. I'm going too fast. It doesn't like me. And we got Jeremy Pena and Seiya again. All right, guys. Oh, I forgot. Bobby Witt Jr. Forgot Bobby Witt Jr. The renowned rookies. I'm going to have this in the mail in the morning. I'll have it tonight. Get it all mailed up tonight and in the morning. I'll get it out in the mail. And hope you guys enjoy the break. There'll be plenty more if you want to join later. So anyways, have a good weekend and have a very Merry Christmas.